Hello there, good morning. Welcome to Breakfast with Sally Nugent and John Kay.
Our headlines for you today. An RAF base in Cyprus is hit by a drone strike following a weekend of military action across the Middle East.
Overnight, the US and Israel have carried out more airstrikes, and Iran has retaliated with attacks on Israel and the Gulf states. Sir Keir Starmer has announced that American forces can use British air bases to launch strikes on Iran.
We have taken the decision to accept this request to prevent Iran firing missiles across the region, killing innocent civilians, putting British lives at risk, and hitting countries that have not been involved.
The American and Israeli assault is now entering its third day following the death of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei.
Meanwhile, 3 US service personnel have been killed in action.
And sadly, there will likely be more. Before it ends, that's the way it is. Likely be more, but we'll do everything possible where that won't be the case.
Airports and hotels in the United Arab Emirates have been hit, with tens of thousands of British people being urged to register to receive Foreign Office information.
Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, the 2nd of March, and we start with the latest from the Middle East. An RAF base in Cyprus has been targeted overnight in a suspected...
Good morning. Breaking news as the Prime Minister is criticised for his response to Iran.
Well, it comes after Sir Keir Starmer said that the UK bases could be used by the US to strike Iran, but he stopped short of backing the war.
The United States has requested permission to use British bases. We have taken the decision to accept this request.
After sources confirm the British RAF base in Cyprus was targeted by 2 drones, it's only a matter of time now until the UK gets directly involved.
Donald Trump returns to the White House as he warns Americans more US personnel could lose their lives.
Combat operations continue at this time in full force, and they will continue until all of our objectives are achieved.
Elsewhere today, the Home Secretary exclusively tells GBnews that she would be willing to live next to a migrant camp. Here's a sneak peek of that interview.
And would you live next door to Krober or next door to a migrant camp?
Well, look, I mean, I'm in a constituency that's had asylum hotels as well.
Happy, would you, with your children?
Look, I do understand, but look, we've got to put people somewhere.
Meanwhile, Reform's Treasury spokesman Robert Jenrick says he'll reveal shocking information about the Chancellor at 8:30 this morning. Stay tuned for that.
Hello there, good morning. It's the first week of meteorological spring. For some, that means sunshine. For others, it's quite a wet day in store. Stay tuned and I'll have all the details.
Good morning, it's just gone 6 o'clock. I'm Ellie Costello.
And I'm Mark White. This is GB News Breakfast.
And Mark, you've got some breaking news for us.
Yeah, listen, it's a morning of breaking developments, things moving very fast in terms of the operations against Iran. And we're going to bring you throughout breakfast this morning all of the latest information as it comes in. It's going to be a breakfast show that is just effectively dominated by what is unfolding in Iran and the wider Middle East. Right, the latest lines that are coming through to us.
Good morning, it's 7 o'clock and welcome to Mornings with Ridge and Frost.
Sophie and Wilf today. Good morning from you as well. Let's get to it.
Conflict in the Middle East spreads to Lebanon. Israel exchanges fire with Hezbollah and tells people to evacuate.
Attacks will continue at full force and more US troops are likely to die.
The UK says the US can use British military bases. Hours later, a UK base in Cyprus is hit by a drone.
The government works to get tens of thousands of Brits out of the Middle East. We're going to hear from the Foreign Secretary.
And oil prices are up by 8% to $78 a barrel.
Hello, good morning. Well, we've heard the words unprecedented a lot over the last 48 hours, ever since Israel and the US launched a joint strike against Iran. Well, the Middle East is in crisis and people across the region are living in fear of where is going to be struck next.
Military bases and civilian sites have been targeted in retaliation in the UAE, Israel and Kuwait, amongst other places. The inevitable casualties on all sides have begun to rise.